Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jerry and I am one frugal introvert. On this channel, I'm learning all about personal finances. So I'm learning how to both manage my money and how to make more of it. So if you're interested in that type of content, then please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this in the future. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. So happy Saturday, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well today. Today's video is going to be a budget with me day. So I'm going to be doing a recap of last week's budget, January 8th through the 14th. And then I'm going to be going over this week's budget, which is January 15th through the 31st. I'm also going to be going over my no spends as well and in my happy planner. So if you guys are interested in seeing me do that, then stay tuned. And we're back. So I'm going to start off with doing my recap for the 8th through the 14th. So over here, what I do is I start off with my budgeted income, which is $784.92. If you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I do get a monthly paycheck. So this is what I had left over from last week's or the previous week's budget, $784.92. So my budgeted expenses were $383.95, which left me with a budgeted balance of $400.97. So now my actual budget or my actual income was $784.92. So I actually just brought this over to the actual column. And then my actual expenses were $373.50. So a little bit lower than my budgeted expenses, which meant that my actual balance was higher than the budgeted balance. It's $411.42. So I'm going to go down to my savings and investments. So I did budget that I was going to invest $22 into Robinhood, and I actually did invest the $22. And then for my sinking funds, I budgeted and stuffed $171 amongst Geico, my subscriptions, shots fired, jewelry, and my 3 to 6 months of expenses. And I will link my last week's cash stuffing video in the cards above if you want to go back and see that. Moving on over to my bills, I only had 3 bills for this week. Netflix for $15.11, Bluehost for $5.44, and KDP for $95.40. This is not a reoccurring bill. This is only something that is going to occur once every year at the end of January. I just forgot about it. So now that I've gone ahead and paid that, I'm going to add this to my subscription. So every month I'm going to be stuffing a little bit so that I can get to this $95.40 that I need every January 31st, I believe. So all of my bills total $115.95. And then going down to my variable expenses, I budgeted $35 for groceries, but I actually spent $34.55. I budgeted $20 for personal expenses and spent $13. And then I budgeted $20 for miscellaneous and I spent $17.10. So my budgeted variable expenses was $75, but I actually spent $64.55. So I've been doing pretty well this month so far. I've been staying under budget every single week. So I'm hoping to continue that trend. So now moving on over to this week's budget, the 15th through the 21st. So even though my actual left over here is $411.42, I'm trying to challenge myself a little bit more. And I'm only going to be moving over the budgeted amount over to my new spreadsheet. And that's what I'm going to be working with. So I'm going to save that. It's almost $11. I'm going to save that. I'm not going to spend it. So I move that over to the new spreadsheet. So it's $400.97 that I'm going to be working with for this week. My expenses, I'm budgeting to be $190.89. And my balance is going to be $209.11. So for this week, I am going to be investing $50 into my Robinhood account. So I'm planning on buying about 2 shares of Ford, and I will show that on at the end of my cash stuffing video on Transfer Tuesday. Moving down to my sinking funds. So I am budgeting $40 for my sinking funds. So I'm going to be putting $10 into gifts, $5 into hair, $10 into new whip, $10 into medical, and then $5 into fun. Over to my bills, I only have 2 for this week. That is Spotify and CVS Care Pass for $5.44 and $5.45 respectively, totaling $10.89. And then lastly, my variable expenses. I'm budgeting $35 for groceries, $20 for miscellaneous, and $35 for gas, totaling $90. Now, I've actually already spent money for gas today. I went out earlier today before I even recorded this video, so I already spent gas money and I'm actually under budget. And then I already bought groceries and I'm actually under budget as well. Now, I'm not gonna be stuffing that money into my cash envelopes. I put that money on my my Cash App card, so I'm not worried about stuffing that. But I will, in a minute, I will put those 2 transactions in my Happy Planner. So, and then lastly, nothing for debt because I already contributed to my debt fund at the beginning of this month. So, and that was $250. So that is it for the budget. And moving on to my Happy Planner, I am going to go to the calendar spread. And so far, it looks like I've got 3 no spend days. So one on the 10th, one on the 13th, and one on the 14th. So it's actually the same days from last week. So I don't know if that's a coincidence or not, but I've got 6 no spend days so far. So I've got a little bit of catching up to do if I want to get to my 15 no spend days by the end of the month. So today, which is Saturday the 15th, this is definitely a spend day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lay down my stickers and we're going to write out the transactions really quick. So I did buy groceries today. I went to Aldi. So my groceries, I'm gonna use a blue sticker for that. And gas. Now I don't have any different color stickers. So basically groceries is blue, pink is personal, purple is miscellaneous, and then any time that I invest, that's green since that's color money. So I think what I'm gonna do is use the purple sticker for like miscellaneous, because I really only have to get gas like once a month, so I don't foresee myself having to get gas again. I only have to get gas more than once a month if I'm like going out of town, but yeah, normally it's just once a month. I live 6 miles from my job and I only have to go into the office 3 days a week typically, but now we're doing like a rotating shift. So some weeks I'll go in 2 days, some weeks I'll go in 3 days. So I don't use a lot of gas. All right, so those are the only 2 expenses that I have so far. And then I've got to go and get my receipt so that I can see exactly how much money I have spent. So give me 1 second and I will be right back. All right, y'all, I am back. And so I'm gonna write in groceries here and gas. Gas was $31.80 and groceries was $29.25. All right, so that was it for my transactions for the day. Tomorrow is probably gonna be a no spend day more than likely. We're supposed to have some kind of bad weather here in South Carolina, so I don't plan on going anywhere else tomorrow. Monday probably will be a no spend day because it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day and I don't have to work, so I'm probably not gonna go anywhere. So these 2 days are probably gonna be no spend days, so that should give me 8 no spend days for the month. But that was pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content like this in the future. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a great day. Stay safe, be blessed, and until next time, peace.